Welcome back. This is Radical Inbox Zero, Part 2. And in Part 2, we're going to talk about how to basically get rid of email completely. Okay, so in the last video, which is that way for you, the future's that way for you, right? In the last video, I told you about how to get your inbox empty, keep it empty, and all that good stuff. And I told you it's very, very simple. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to get rid of email completely. So I used to be a manager at I used to be an engineering manager at a company which became a very large company, and as the company grew, everybody emailed each other, and we got to the point where I was getting 300 to 500 emails a day, and I would have to and also there was this problem because every time there was a legal case, like a patent case against the company, every single email had to be printed out. So you would walk past I would walk past the legal department, and there would be stacks of paper 5 feet high, like rows of them, like literally tree loads of paper, because they would have to print out all the emails to take in for the discovery process in these patent cases. And so then the solution to that problem was to say all employees can only have something like 30 megabytes of storage for emails, which essentially means you have to just not store emails. So now there's all this communication going around, and it contains all this technical information, important technical decisions and stuff, and it's all in these emails. You have to delete them. You have to delete all this information. So now I have to spend all my time parsing through the emails and carefully extracting the information and placing it into documents, right? So that's what I do all day, is process information from emails into documents. And that's kind of what a lot of people do with emails. They're continually trying to place the information into the different projects and tasks. And the reality is that we function on projects and tasks. And so I'm going to plug a product now, a product I love, a product I've used for years. That is the most amazing thing you're ever going to use. A very high quality product. It's called Asana. I mean Asana. I don't know how you say it. I think it's Asana if you're... No, but they call the company Asana, even though in yoga you would say it's an asana. Yeah, stick out your asana.
They've changed the pronunciation.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Okay, so they call it Asana, which is kind of a posh version of asana. Asana sounds like sticking your ass out, and Asana is like, oh, I use Asana while I'm eating a banana. And it's awesome. It's a single page client-side web app that works amazingly, effectively, and beautifully, and to organize your projects and tasks and assign tasks to people and communicate around projects and tasks. And so everything is in context. All the communication is in context, and you never lose anything, because it's like, if you comment on something, everybody who's interested in that will be able to read it at any point in the future. There's a kind of an inbox in there where there's an inbox. I'm doing this again. I'm just a big quote. There's an inbox in there, what they call an inbox, so it's not really like an email inbox, which is just where it gathers together. It's like a news feed, really, like a bunch of things to look at, and you can mark them as seen, and they kind of... She's making faces at me. You can mark them as seen, and they kind of disappear, so that you can keep track of, make sure you see everything and potentially comment on things or whatever, do actions, whatever. Things are assignable, things are hideable from certain groups, customers can see stuff, your colleagues can see stuff, particular people can be included on particular tasks or projects, and it's just amazing. And so what happens is someone sends you an email and says, oh, here's that document, or can you tell me blah blah blah, whatever, and pretty much most of the time you can say to the other person, go and put it in Asana. I don't want to hear from you on email again. Pretty much the only thing you should be getting on email is nothing. You shouldn't even get anything on email. It's only incoming stuff from people who are not in your systems. People who aren't already in your system are going to be coming in through that way, and it's going to be empty nearly all the time. Every time you get an email that's you subscribe to something, unsubscribe. You don't need email to be a news feed, so just unsubscribe. mark it as trash, just get rid of all that shit so that your email inbox just stays open. It's ready for the offer to come in from Bill Gates to like basically start some new enormous like deep learning technology company where you're just going to revolutionize vacuum cleaning of streets using automated robots that hover above the ground and pick up cigarette butts using little pincers or whatever it is. I don't know. Cindy's now, what are you doing? Is this robot smoking? That's a way to prop up the tobacco industry. She's smoking a fang. I'm going to smoke a fang.
I'm going to smoke this fag now.
Okay, that's the end of that video. That's the end of that video. Thank you for watching. Join me for more videos, more fun, here at React Central.
Well, so get yourself to inbox 0. Hey, let me see. Well, I think what you gotta do is you gotta get your computer, right? You gotta grab it and put it in a big bag, big canvas bag. Then you gotta tie a bit of rope around the top of it and some bricks and some heavy, like, some of those kettlebells, you know the thing, those big heavy kettlebells, tie some of those on there and then throw it into the river. Throw it into that big old sea.
Kind of lost it there.